Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. We're going to be looking at the best MLB pitching props and hitting props, the best NHL shots on goal props. And don't worry, college football's here. I got you guys covered in some college football props, and also NBA preseason's here. I got you guys covered in some NBA preseason props. Now look, man, how'd you guys do yesterday, man? What about that game, man? Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers, man. What you guys thinking? What you guys thinking? Not just that, man. How'd you guys do on your guys' bets? Hopefully you guys made a lot of money, and hopefully you guys can rotate that over to today. And also, let me know in the comments below, what's your song of the day? Today I'm playing Gunna's new album, okay? They got a lot of nice songs on there I like, so I'm gonna go through there. I'm gonna let you know my favorite one next time. All right, now look, if you guys want our best bets, exactly what we're betting on, our premium picks, our best picks of the day and the week, hit us up on the premium pick tab, man. We got a lot of good cappers out there putting money in your pocket. Now, first player prop that we like. Let's start with the baseball slot. I like George Kirby. I'm taking him over 4.5 strikeouts, hitting at 100% clip. Yes, he's one of the more consistent strikeout pitchers for the Seattle Mariners, and it seemed like it rotated and transferred over to this series as well. We're taking him in this spot. Next, George Polanco. I'm taking him over one hit, hitting at a 60% clip, and I'm sprinkling on him to give me a home run. You guys seen what he's been doing out there. One of the more consistent bats for the Seattle Mariners in this whole playoff run right now. Let's take him in this spot to have a big game. Speaking of big game, Cal Riley. How could you not? 1.5 hits, run to RBIs. That's what we like him at. I think he can definitely go over this number, and he's been over this number at an 80% clip. These are numbers that the betting tools can get behind. We like him in this spot, okay? Matchup-wise, Shane Bieber, man, you might be able to get a home run or two off him too. Now, Julio Rodriguez, J-Rod, over one hit. That's what we like him at for the betting tools, and we're sprinkling on him to give me a home run. Now, those three names of those players are the ones that's been kind of putting up numbers for the Seattle Mariners, and I expect them same three players. And if it ain't today, it's the next day. But it's going to be those trio of players that's going to be putting up hits and consistent runs for the Mariners. So play them in these spots, all right? Now, out of all those spots, let's talk about one on the other side. I'm going with Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 total bases. This guy should have never celebrated and emoted like he did, man. Because the baseball guys don't like that, man. I actually think the Toronto Blue Jays going to get swept. He was gloating and doing too much Yankee this, Yankee that after he beat my Yankees, right? Now look at him. Now look at him, man. I don't even think he got a hit in this series yet. But with all that being said, though, man, I got to throw that out the window. I do think he's a top-tier baseball player, and I do think he can go over 1.5 total bases, and I'm sprinkling on him to give me a home run. So let's go ahead and take Sad Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 total bases today. Now, let's slide on over to the college football slate. I like the quarterback from Delaware, Nicky Menacucci, over 260 passing yards, okay? Now, I think that he can definitely go over those yards. This is a quarterback that I like, and I like him in another spot later on. Stay tuned. Quarterback for Jacksonville State, Gamecocks. We're taking Caden Creed, over 79 rushing yards. This guy just runs the ball, man. 161 yards rushing in one game. 132 yards rushing in the other game. He's as advertised. The Gamecocks run the ball. He's running it. Speaking of the running back and the running it, Cam Cook, I'm taking him over his rushing yards at 118 rushing yards. He's been over that number at an 80% clip. Wait till you hear these numbers. 190, 120, 218. Like, what are they doing out here in Gamecocks, Jacksonville, man? They just running the rock. My anytime touchdowns, I like all three. Play them individually and parlay them too if you want. I'm taking Menacucci, quarterback for Delaware, anytime touchdown. I'm taking Cook, running back for Gamecocks, anytime touchdown. And I'm taking Krill, the quarterback for the Gamecocks, anytime touchdown. All right, man. Now, let's slide on up to the NBA preseason, man. I like LaMelo Ball to go over 16.5 points playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. I like Cooper Flagg to go over 14 points. He's playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, now, out of all those props, let me know exactly what you guys are betting on. What's your guys' best bet to put some money in our pocket today? All right, man, let's go over the recap. We like Kirby over 4.5, Polanco over one hit, Riley over 1.5, J-Rod over 1, Flagger over 1.5. Sprinkle on a home run for all those guys. Minicucci over 260. Caden Creed over 79. Cook over his rushing yards. Minicucci anytime touchdown. Cook anytime touchdown. Krill anytime touchdown. Ball over 16. Flag over 14.5. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.